Hello, friends. Welcome to another Cotopaxi conversation. I'm here today with Dominic Straessle, president of our board of directors, and Luis Flores, a board member and coordinator for our school's ongoing strategic direction process. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, Rob.
This will
Hi,
be
Rob.
Hi. This will be the first of a series of short videos on the process of refining of our school's strategic direction. You know, like a ship crossing a vast ocean, charting a school's course is not a simple task of just setting the sails. It takes ongoing checks, adjustments, and measurements. And we're going to start where we are now. And later, in different episodes, we will explain the steps involved and the variety of processes and points of view that helped us get to this place. Dominic, could you explain why it is that the board has worked with a team of community members to revise and review our mission?
Hi, Rob. Thank you for having us with you today. What I think is important is to understand what the mission statement means to our school. It determines that the school's direction, it's the way that smart organizations use to remind their teams of why the organization exists, because this is what makes the organization, in this case our school, successful. The mission statement serves as a North Star that keeps everyone clear on the direction of the organization. The world is a very dynamic place, constantly changing and adapting, like we've certainly seen this year. For a school to adapt to the world around it, the board, the staff, parents, students, and volunteers review our mission statement every few years, or in times of major transition, which is definitely what we're living today. It is not a case of throwing out what already exists, but rather adapting, tweaking, and making it more effective and impactful for everyone at our school.
Yes, what Dominic said about reviewing, adapting, and building upon the past is very true. In all of our planning, meetings, dialogues, surveys, consultations with experts, the school's previous mission and values were always at the center of attention. It was a case of deeply analyzing the mission and evolving it to where we are and where we want to go.
Luis, you mentioned several different tools and formats that were used in this process. Do you mind elaborating just a bit?
Sure. So 2 years ago, we began gathering data and feedback from a wide range of constituents of our community: students, faculty, staff, and parents. We also expanded our vision, talking to key players in industry and society in our community. This was a very important added ingredient. Schools do not exist in a vacuum. They reflect society, but also impact and shape it. A school is where we build the future. So knowing the skills and qualities that industry and society beyond the school value was a key part of the process. There were a variety of stages to this and different formats, platforms, and contexts for gathering data, including surveys, individual and group interviews, and the World Cafe. And then reviewing, discussing, and utilizing this information for decision making.
Well, you know, I've been here at Cotopaxi for just a little over a year, this process, and I can tell you that it definitely was very inclusive and a comprehensive experience, far beyond the scope of a single Cotopaxi conversation. So that's why I said in upcoming segments, we will go back to the beginning of the process and move forward to where we are now and how we move forward.
You know, Rob, before we end, I'd like to mention that this was really an organizational initiative. We began it as a board and in collaboration with various stakeholders, moved it forward. It is most definitely not an individual's vision or mission.
Yes, you know, thanks for pointing that out. I think it's not a reflection of my coming to Cotopaxi either. You know, as a school director, it is my job to pick up the torch and see to it that we move in the direction that the school community has decided it should go. I will say, though, that I believe a mission statement, the core values, the impact they have on a school need to be easy to remember, something that is in the DNA of the organization. And that is why our audience will see multiple references to it in everything that we do.
Yeah, that's our ultimate goal, really, Rob. The mission of the school should really be a reference point for all our decisions.
The mission, core values, and their impacts determine the direction we're headed. It's a journey, not a destination. And we look forward to more collaboration with our students, teachers, staff, and parents on helping us navigate through these challenging but exciting, transformative times.
Thank you so much for explaining how we got to this point. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for more information on our strategic direction in upcoming Cotopaxi conversations. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. Take care.